Tonight, Madonna showcases her latest directorial effort, W.E. It is a film which interweaves two separate stories, one detailing the romance between Prince Edward and Wallis Simpson, and another which follows Wally Winthrop, a young woman living in 90s New York, stuck in an unhappy marriage and obsessed with Mrs. Simpson. But before we join the stars on the red carpet, earlier in the week, Helen chatted to the star of The Artist, Bérénice Bejo.
Well, Bérénice, welcome to Love Film.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
So I was at the premiere last night.
It was amazing, yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Especially when you could see the people going out of the theatre and smiling from ear to ear, and you're like, everybody's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And like, no, thank you, thank you. So it was just thank you all around the street. It was great.
What's your favourite thing about your character that you love about
I love everything about Peppy. It's just, she's adorable.
She's very caring, obviously, because she has huge love for George. Even when he's down in the dumps, she's there for him.
Yeah, I think, you know, part of a good love story is that, of this one, is that she's in love with him. At first she admired him as an actor, and then she met him and she fell in love with the man, and Peppy loved George even when he's at the very bottom of his life, and you know, and that's a good thing.
Hi Madonna, what inspired you to write, direct and produce a film about Wallis and Edward's love affair?
Well, I decided to write the script because I felt like the quintessential story about the Duchess hadn't been written. And if I bought somebody else's book, then I'd have to deal with all the nonsense of staying true to what they'd written. So happy to write it myself. And then I wanted to direct it because I wanted to tell the story of Wallis Simpson and her relationship with Edward VIII. And I ended up producing it because I couldn't find a producer in time for when I wanted to shoot it, so that I could be home in time for my daughter to go to school. So it's a long story.
London crowd stands stunned at the almost unbelievable news. King and Emperor prepares to publicly renounce his throne for the woman he loved.
Was there an added pressure playing such a prominent British figure?
I always feel that the main job of an actor is to try and serve the director. So it was great because the vision was very, very clear. And this story is so complex, and you could tell it so many different ways that you very much needed someone who said, no, we're going to go in this direction. This is the way I want to steer the ship. So that was very heartening.
How did you prepare for the role?
You know, the same way you do, you sort of research when you're playing a real person, you try and find out as much about their life and everything, but Madonna was so knowledgeable about everything, and she was able to tell you much more than I was able to find out. So it was nice to have her there, and she was really into every character, knew everything about them, so she was a big help, actually.
How does it feel to be here tonight at the London Film Festival?
This is my first premiere.
Oh, wow, is
I
it?
know, and to have
exciting.
I know, and to have it at the London Film Festival is unbelievable. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I think we're going to just
Definitely look the part. Lovely dress.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you for talking to us. What do you think it is about their story that's captured people's hearts?
It's really Madonna's film. I mean, this is a film that she created and thought through, and it was something that she became very interested in, and she particularly became interested in, rather than what the king gave up for the woman he loved, what the woman he loved gave up to be with him. So I guess that's what the film is. It's a dual story, it's a love story. I mean, hopefully people will fall in love with it in the same way that we have.
So after all that Madonna madness, we'll be back tomorrow for the premiere of David Cronenberg's A Dangerous Method.